Happy day and welcome to Leveraging Leads. This is a safe space of support and enhancement to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link to get on the email list. A weekly email will provide new leads and strategies to be more visible. Get ready to take action in this meeting by creating your powerful introduction and sharing it. We're only here until the top of the hour. So we have a jam-packed agenda. We're going to talk about what we're grateful for. We're going to give the ingredients of a powerful introduction. We're going to give examples from our lovely co-host here. Then we're going to have a leveraging leads lesson. Lastly, if you've been doing your work during this time, we would love for you to tell us what powerful introduction you were able to create during this time, or you can practice your powerful introduction if you continue to come to this space. Daily reiteration and declaration of who you are is vital to build confidence and call forth your desires. Thank you so much for joining and listening to the replay as well, everyone. So now, what are you grateful for, Keisha?
I am grateful for, it always goes back to listening to my body. Remember, I canceled Saturday.
Hello, GM.
I'll just try it again on Sunday.
Happy day.
And that was the best thing I could have done.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Keisha. Hold on for this minute. All right, Ishameen, what are you grateful for?
I am grateful for, I also listened to my body and I rested all yesterday. So just resting and just realizing that sometimes you just need to rest. And so resting and listening to my body.
You know what? Wow. I have to say that I am grateful for the people who no-showed and didn't show up to their appointments yesterday, because it allowed me to do the same, rest and take some time to sleep. It's funny because I think that I was sitting there every time somebody no-showed, like, oh, they're no-show, but then I'll just go back to sleep. I just go to sleep. And I was like, this is great. Maybe that's exactly what needed to happen. So I'll have to say, resting and listening to my body.
Awesome.
All right, so now let's go into the ingredients of a powerful introduction. First, you will say who you are, okay, which is not what you do. It's the hook that hooks people into listening more to you. Then, what do you do? That'd be the title and credentials that you have. Then, who do you serve? That will be your target market. Why do you serve them? That will be your pain points that they have, okay? Then, how do you serve them will be the solution that you're bringing to their problems. What makes you uniquely purposed to serve them? That would be your unique value proposition or market dominating position. That is also your story from what happened in conflict to how you transmuted that into how you are operating now. That's why that's important to really focus in on, because when you don't hear that in someone's story, then they're probably still doing it. There's probably still have this particular concern, and they're out here so-called helping people so they don't have this problem. But if they haven't solved the problem, they shouldn't be sitting around trying to solve the problem with somebody. Anyway, who do you want to meet at this meeting will be next is the avatar. Okay. Then how do they connect with you? That will be the ask. And we have to be intentional about the ask. Okay. It's so important. Um, so let's the next thing is you got to be giddy about this thing, and you got to be in the now. So giddy and in the now. Okay. So giddy means that you are G, excited and lighthearted. I, intentional about how you move and what you do. Then D is daily declaration. That means that you are speaking with confidence and declaring who you are and what you're about and what your purpose is, not just for other people, but for you. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. And then why you bringing yourself, authentic, beautiful self to the space, not your conditions, not what happened to you, but yourself. All right. And then you got to be in the now. Now means that you make sure that you take a in nap as in taking time to just simply be and reset. Then that is ownership of your thoughts, your emotions, yourself, everything. Ownership of giving yourself love. Yes, thank you so much. Hey Joe, welcome in. Joe, what you know? You said D is for daily. Yes, it is. And the other D in giddy is declaration. Anyway, Joe, we talking about the now, honey. The power of now right now. Hello, Larry. Come on in, Larry. Y'all funny today, Larry and Joe. Come on through. Anyway, the next thing is the now taking ownership is the O, and then W is wisdom. After you have taken that nap, reset, after you have or reset yourself in some kind of way with just being, simply being, or going into your subconscious, then you can take ownership of what's going on and yourself and your love and all of the things, and then you can come out with wisdom. Thank you so much for the perfume, Larry. You can keep on squirting that on me anytime. All right. Now, let's go to the next thing on our agenda is examples of our powerful introduction. Yes. Keisha, you ready? Share your powerful introduction, dear.
Great. Thank you so much. I am the Keisha Johnson. I'm very loyal. I am very grateful. I am very, very silly. I have learned that I am very witty. And I love making people laugh. I do say a lot of inappropriate jokes at a lot of inappropriate times, but guess what? That's who I am. It's okay, because I think the world needs to smile a little bit more. And the way we enjoy life and live longer is by laughter. So join me in laughing. But first, you must find out if you are in the space where you can laugh. So if you are in the hot zone, is what I call it, from my years of being a paramedic, that's the zone where you're on fire. You cannot see nothing. You cannot feel nothing. You cannot even activate and do anything about your life. You need to learn how to get out of the hot zone into the cold zone. And I can help you do that. There's a 5-question questionnaire that's called the Burnt Out Methodology that was created out of me dealing with losing my career as a paramedic after a knee injury. And I have turned that pain into purpose, and I'm living purposefully and helping others join me in getting to the cold zone and coming from resilience to truly thriving. And I would love to know if you're needing to do that, be it financially and or hey, you just need to take a vacation. Let's make that happen. But you first start off by reaching out to me at www.theforeverkj.com. Fill out the contact information and let's see if you're burnt out. Thank you so much and have a good one.
Thank you, Keisha, for your powerful introduction. I appreciate you so much. Ishameen, please share your powerful introduction.
Hello, I am Ishameen, the talented, treasured, and beloved and blessed highly favored, vibrantly thriving steward winning this day. You got that out, right? As a drama queen in recovery, a serial anthology author, I help strong-willed women discover what are their true motivations through journaling and telling their stories. As a creator of the Scream on Paper journal and Scream on Paper cards. I'm so sorry. Let me put on my glasses. Cards. Let me put on my glasses. Okay. Scream on Paper cards. I help strong-willed women tell their stories. And next year, 2026, I am hosting the. Okay. Sorry. I am hosting the Just Right with Me Aruba. You can find out more about me at IamIshameen.com. Thank you very much.
All right. I see you, Joe, and I see you, Larry, and I see the other people here. You all let us know what you're grateful for. I would love to let everybody know what you're grateful for. First of all, Joe, we're not code switching, honey. This is us making sure that we share our powerful introduction. So what is your powerful introduction, sir? Okay. Anyway, let me share mine. All right. I am Erica Kessie, the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am the universal mother, a multifaceted leader and creator. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. As a therapist and CEO of Your Goal Concierge, we offer a plethora of options that benefit leaders. All right. And this is the time of the year where you should be making sure you're preparing for next year. So we have our Thrive strategists that offer 3-hour intensives. We do personal and professional intensives where you can have yourself ready for next year. You can eliminate imposter syndrome. You can eliminate burnout by having a strategic plan. We would love to spend time with you so that you can set up your next year and you can launch into your thriving. Yes. If you're interested, go to www.yourgoalconcierge.com. Let's spend a little time together in an intensive. All right. Thank you all so much. Oh, I forgot to do our beautiful music that goes along with our powerful introductions. Ishameen, this is for you. And then this is for me. Joe, you definitely can last 3 hours with me. I'll make sure we'll take it slow. Okay. Anyway, so now let's go into our leveraging leads lesson. The leveraging leads lesson is I want to talk about the story. Stories and storytelling is absolutely vital in your business, no matter what business that you're in. It is important to share the story. I was in my mastermind earlier this week, and that's what they were talking about. They were talking about how it's so important to share the story. Like whenever you are doing a presentation or you're presenting your business, that unique value proposition that includes your story is vital for people to pay attention. All people pay attention to stories. They really tune in and tap in to the story so that they can feel like they resonate with you. All right. So it's important to share what has happened to you or what is the problem, the issue, the circumstance that happened, and how you have created change from the time that you've spent with yourself to be able to cultivate a solution. All right. So your story is valuable. It should be shared. It is important. Okay. And okay, yes. So Joe mentioned, okay, we're talking about gratitude. I put on some red lipstick, y'all, and Joe said he's grateful for red. Larry, what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? Also, Joe said you must use their names and personalize the benefits. Come through with the information. Yes, you're right, Joe. Thank you for your feedback regarding this. Using testimonials from people and also sharing your story and also personalizing the benefits is absolutely amazing. Amazing. People really want to hear those things. So that's the Leveraging Leads lesson. Make sure you craft your story. What is that beautiful story? Now, let me just say this. It's supposed to be in your powerful introduction. So it doesn't need to be more than 2 or 3 sentences, okay? Don't drag it on and on. We don't want the whole odyssey, okay? We just want a blip in time where you were able to say, I went from here to here, okay? For example, I went from losing my will to live after losing a baby to sitting there thinking about this, giving myself a safety plan that I would do for a client, to creating the Thrive Plan, because I said, why don't we have a plan to thrive? Let's be preventative here. And so the Thrive Plan is my rainbow baby, and I created that from the loss of my child. But now the Thrive Plan lives, and people can have that, and it can be given to you. You see, that's my blip of a story. Don't go on and on. We don't want to know what happened. That step by step by step. Just give us a little bit so people can know what happened, right? And so people can resonate with these things. All right. So also, Larry said, you don't know what you are grateful for right now, honey. You can be grateful that you're looking at me. All right. You can be grateful that you looking at you on TikTok. All right. So we only got 5 minutes left. I want these lovely ladies to share anything that they want to share. And if anyone here, Larry or Joe or whoever's watching, if you all have your powerful introduction, I would love for you to share in the comments. All right. So, Keisha, what are your thoughts on crafting that story?
That is actually in alignment with what the morning inspiration was that I read before we got on call, was about your testimony. And that's basically what it is. And I think it's one of the things that you were very instrumental in when we met, because I was coming out of such a hard and dark space that I was just fighting. I was in resilient mode. And that's how my introduction used to be. Now I can say I'm not living in that anymore. I am living fulfilled. I have that thing, but this is one of the things that it said this morning, is that we usually don't think about the good that may come out of the season of crisis, fear, confusion, or doubt. But what if we did? So what happens if something on the other side of God fortifying us, or whoever you believe in, fortifying you, putting you through the trials and the things so you can have the testimony, and then we don't share it? Who have we done a disservice to, especially if we're in the industry of entrepreneurship and our entrepreneurship is service? So I think it's a really big place to be. I believe that it is a must, because that's how people connect with you. You don't want to trauma bond with them. You want them to connect with you, have some empathy, and realize that you have a true solution for their problem.
Thank you so much, Keisha. Wow. You know what? That's probably going to happen a lot. When I say it's going to happen a lot, as in you're going to be reading your lesson and then it's going to show up also in everywhere you go, because you've called it forth. It's going to just reiterate itself, and you can bring that information in. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Ishameen, what are your thoughts? Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. Joe gave us his powerful introduction. He said, I'm Joe. I'm a people's leader with 20 years experience of sales management and a self-published author. Okay, Joe. I see what you know. We're gonna have to work on that first part though, because you want to tell us what you do, and I want to know who you are. Okay. All right, Ishami, please, what are your thoughts on what we just said?
I think it's one of those things that you're going to play with over time because there's so many parts of you. And if you keep coming here, you'll learn lessons on being concise with it. Because I know one time we just went through this lesson and you was like, but you can take all of this and say, you're this. And
Right.
you're behind it. And it's something that it's usually not one and done.
Yes.
Because one, you'll see, well, I do this and I'll do this. And so you keep working at it and refining it so that it just comes out so easy so that you do have it. The important part is to meet the people that you want to meet, having a response on hand.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you're ready, no matter where you are in the process, it's just being ready for the question, being ready with the answer. So you can get what you need at the time. And so work on it so that you can be ready. And always be.
I love that, Ishami. We are refining ourselves every day. Go ahead.
Always have a link to accept payments.
Yes. Always have your link to accept some payments, all right? Because we need the payments. Because that's how we keep on being able to refine ourselves. Because Keisha and I was talking about how she was talking about how she's a lady of leisure. I didn't know that I was until Keisha said you're a lady of leisure. I'm just a woman that I'm going to live the life I want to live. I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it and how I want to do it. Period. Okay. I don't know if that's lady of leisure or just a mess for myself, but I have to be that way. Thank you so much, Ishami. You are correct. We are all about refining ourselves, defining and refining. So then, you all, we're only here for 30 minutes, so we're gonna let you go. Now I'll stay on TikTok if I don't have something else to do. But as all the other places, you all create a thriving rest of your day.